everybody doing? I'm really honored to be standing here in front of probably one of the most aware crowds on the face of the earth at this point. I've taken a great deal of time to prepare a talk. Okay, thank you very much. I've taken a great deal of time to prepare a fixed talk that I felt was too important in this scenario not to...
Switching mics.
Switch your roof. How's this? Can you guys hear me in the back?
No.
Can you hear me in the back? Louder. There we go. All right. This talk I'm going to give is not only addressed to you, it's addressed to all the media and everyone else that's going to be listening to this, whether it's online or live or what have you. So please be patient with me as I walk through some of this stuff. First of all, I want everyone to take a deep breath. Exhale. There's a lot of energy in an environment like this, isn't there? There's a crowd mentality that reminds us that we are involved in a singular social organism and that we relate to each other on a very, very profound and deep level. And as profound as that is on one side, it can also be a little caustic and dangerous on another. If we get too caught up in things that, might move us in the wrong direction. But I don't see that happening here. But I do hope everyone can relax with me for a moment as I begin to speak this very brief but very detailed and intricate talk. As you all know, my name is Peter Joseph, and I work with an organization called the Zeitgeist movement. Thank you. This movement was founded in 2008, and it's a sustainability advocacy group without country, without class, of course, without any religion or race. It is a global concept working to unify the human species and get us on a path that we can consider humane and actually sustainable. In the longer term interest, we actually seek something that I think many of you might share, which is the removal of the entire socioeconomic system itself.
No monetary system!
The details of which I'm going to express as I continue this talk. I put up some history books recently to see if I'd seen anything like this in basic modern history. Has there ever been a movement that actually goes against the financial and corporate powers on the scale and in the community globally ever? And there hasn't been. And that's a very telling sign as far as the awareness of the culture, wouldn't you say? So many people yell at political buildings and they work to try and engage their political establishment in the idea that actually is where the power resides in this world that we share, when it's very clear that the power is obviously within the financial structure and always has been. Even with the Great Depression, when I researched these issues, I found nothing that really went after the true powers that be. There's a man named John McMurtry, which some of you might be familiar with. He made a very unique analogy to where we are with the state of affairs. He stated that what we're seeing in the world today is actually the rise of the social immune system. Not the rise of a political ideology, but a rise of a defense mechanism coming from the very fabric of our culture that sees that something is extremely wrong and very, cancerous to society as a whole. And we, the social immune system, need to work to recognize the true root problem and then move to remove it as fast as possible before it takes hold and essentially, works for our own termination.